If you want to change these shortcuts, change it from the JSON file that comes with the tool. Let me show you how. So you're opening an Explorer. Should go to the path you have it installed. Like, you can go path, putting it here, and inside this folder you'll have these shortcuts JSON. So open them with Notepad. First, you have a list with keys. This will help you to customize your shortcuts. So now in here, you'll see you have like alpha keys, color keys, and brush keys. You'll see that these alpha keys are the keys from here. So you see this like tilde stuff 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now, they are aligned like this. So I put them like this. I find it's easier to understand and to remember. So you have like the tilde 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. This line it's for alpha, for changing the alphas. These lines QW, it's for changing the color keys, and the ASD, this line, it's for the brush keys. There's also, I don't have it in here because I have an older version of Painter. I can't install a newer one, but when you have installed version 10 or so, you will have these options also to change your layer blending modes or the opacity modes as well. So these are mapped in here as well, like Z and X for the blending modes and C and V for the opacity modes. We'll talk about the togglers after. So if you want to change this key, like for example this row of keys or just one of them. So for example, if I want to change the tilde key, let's say we'll use the U, for example. If I want to use the U, I'll need to know exactly the number corresponding to the U key. So to find it, you'll go upper in the list, in the upper list, and you'll see that there's the U and you have 85. So in here you can say 85 and say U. Okay, now you'll save the file, and in Painter you just need to reopen the tool. Now you see in here it's saying U, and if I'm pressing U longer, I have the option to change the hardness or the alpha stuff. Like for example, if I'm changing to another alpha, let's say like that. If I'm pressing U, I can change the offset value or whatever option there is in there. Okay, let me go back and I'll put it back to my default. I can't go back, like I can't undo. Okay. Let me find it, because I don't remember which one, like 192. You can add some keys if you want also. The same thing is with the color keys. You will change the key in here and in here. So whichever key you want to change, because I'm guessing that for some guys, some of you'll have a different layout, and maybe you want like this, you want them like this, you want for the alpha to have the tilde QAZ and stuff like that. So you can change all these keys and you'll have them like this. Okay, the brush keys, the same thing. Layer blend, I told you what that does. Okay, the togglers, it's when you have the tool on. Okay, about that I have another tool. Okay, so when you have the tool on, it remained on the, forgot to reopen it, and I was pressing the tilde. Okay, let me save. Save Python. Open it. Okay, now it's tilde in here. So okay, when I have it pressed, you'll see that you have these keys, but only when you have it when you have the radial slider active. So if I'm pressing Alt, I can switch between them, but now I don't have any alternative option. Let me choose a different one that has more than 4 options. I guess this one. Yeah. So you see, I'm pressing Alt, I'm changing between the random seed and the threshold. So you can change this key from here, but you need to change this number and this name. So for example, if you go to, like, let's say Let me choose a key that's closer to my, I don't know if we have tab in here mapped. Okay, so we can put like 9. Let's see. So instead of this, we say 9 and tab in here. Save. Save. Now close it and reopen. And if I'm pressing the tilde and pressing tab, I'm changing with the tab now. Okay. And it was, which one was it? 164. Okay, fine. Save. Can close this one. Okay. So yeah, these are for the togglers. Like you can change the speed. Now it's changing with the space key. With the you can reset the options with the caps lock stuff. This is what you see when you press. This is the text that you see in here. This one, and this is the text, the helper text. Okay. Speeds. You can customize your speed stuff. For example, if you want to go lower, I'll put a stuff and then we'll say 0.01. So the speed is really smaller, and let's say we want a speed of 10 and another speed of 10. So okay, I'll save this file, open the tool. Now nothing here. Yeah, actually we can see like this. So if I'm pressing space, I'm going 0.2, 0.02, 0.01. Like this is changing really slow. I'm guessing we can see it. Let me change the alpha back to the shape because it's easier to see it. Like harness, really. If I'm pressing 10, now it's like 10. It's like really fast. It's changing really fast. But I'm guessing we should see it better on the color. So now I change the value. Then we change the opacity to see it better. So if I'm changing the value, I'm pressing 1. I'm going like this. Pressing space, starting to change it small with smaller increments, stuff like that. Now it's really small, and I have to drag the mouse a lot to change the value. But now it's like so. So this is how you change the which speed you want. Let me put it back to what it was before, like this. Save, close it, and restart. Also, there's like quick keys. These are the keys you just press and release, like release it quickly, like a shortcut key. So for example, this key, it's actually overwriting your painter shortcut keys. In here, for example, if I'm going with the value, let me go to the to white. If I'm pressing X, it changed my value to black. It's like inverting your colors. But if I'm going like, let me add a bit of saturation to it. If I'm pressing X, it's putting the inverted color for that. So that's what X does. It's like X, but a much more controlled X. Like for example, you had you painted the mask. Like you can change it in here as well. Like for example, if you have a fill, let's put a saturation to it. If you press X, it's changing that fill to, it's inverting it. Also, the black mask, and if you press X, you can invert the color you already had. So that's what X does. Here. So, like so. Okay. So this is how you customize your stuff.